Gavinator 3000 here again. This time I'm going to show you my PS2 RPG collection. I do have quite a lot, so I'm going to try to get through it as quick as I can. Starting with Soul Nomad, Phantom Brave, Sakura Wars, Mana Kamiya, Mana Kamiya 2, Archanelico, and Archanelico 2. Disgaea, Our Darkness, greatest hits version unfortunately. And Maki Kingdom. Persona 3, definitely one of my favorite games on the PS2. It's the original collector's version. And Persona 4, again, probably one of my favorite games on the system. I spent a lot of time playing those two games. Ulterior Iris 1, Ulterior Iris 2, and Ulterior Iris 3. Metal Saga, Growlancer Generations, Growlancer Heritage of War. Really nice packaging for the collector's edition on that one. Nocturne, Digital Devil Saga, and Digital Devil Saga 2. Really looking forward to starting that series. Stella Deuce, Magna Carta, Dark Cloud 1, really cool game, and even better is Dark Cloud 2. Rogue Galaxy, probably one of my favorite games of all time, not just on the PS2. Spent a lot of time playing this game. We even went through all the ghost ship at the end of the game. It's really hard. It's probably one of the only games that I can remember that didn't disappoint me with all the anticipation I had towards it coming out. Wild Arms Alter Code F, remake of the first Wild Arms on the PS1. Wild Arms 3, Wild Arms 4, and Wild Arms 5. Ico, and Shadow of the Colossus. Orphan, Shadow Hearts 1, and Shadow Hearts from the New World. I don't have Shadow Hearts Covenant, but I do want it. Tales of Legendia. I really like this game a lot. I didn't really expect to like it because of all the things that were said about it, and a lot of people I know weren't really too big into it. But I really like this game. And the opposite is Tales of the Abyss, where a lot of people told me I should play this one and that it's a fantastic game. I played a lot of it, and I really couldn't get into it. I just stopped playing it about halfway through. Xenosaga, Xenosaga 2, and Xenosaga 3. Really good series. Arthalad, Twilight of the Spirits. Kind of not really that great of a game. It's kind of neat how they took the Arthalad formula and put it to a new generation, where you can. It is a tactical game, but you can kind of go anywhere. It's okay, but it's not the best. And Arthalad End of Darkness. Suikoden 3, Suikoden 4, and Suikoden 5. Ephemeral Fantasia, Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter, probably one of the worst games I've played on the PS2. It's a really weird storyline and formula. The fighting is okay, but the way the story progresses and the way you level up is just really annoying. Just imagine reading a book up to the end of the first chapter, and then going back reading the first chapter again, and then starting chapter 2, and then going back from the beginning and going forward again. That's basically what you do in this game, and it gets really annoying. Grandia 3, probably one of the best looking games I've ever played on the PS2. And Grandia Extreme. Dragon Quest 8, it's just a recent purchase of mine. I actually got it brand new, and I'm excited to play it. I haven't really had too much time to devote to games at the moment. Full Metal Alchemist, the first one, haven't really played too much of it. I do want to get the second one. I do know where to get it, and I will. Star Ocean, till the end of time. I played a lot of this game, just like the second one on the PS2. Wasted a lot of time on this game. It's really cool. Front Mission 4, one of my favorite series. I love Front Mission 3. Front Mission 4 is no exception. It is really hard though. Basically, you have to make sure you plan out everything ahead and level up your characters really well, otherwise you will not finish this game or not get far at all. Final Fantasy X. Not a really big fan of this game. A lot of people loved it, but I think it was just the wrong time for me to play this game. I was into a lot of other stuff at that time, and I don't know, I kind of just like the old formula of Final Fantasy, I think. I don't have Final Fantasy X2. Final Fantasy 12. It's kind of cool. It's dealing with the whole Final Fantasy Tactics realm, the storyline with that. I like the story. I really like the battle between the governments and the war and so on. It's a really cool game. And the judges. Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, really cool. Kind of it's a take on Vince's story. It does fill in the gaps of Final Fantasy VII within the Vincent story. Radiata Stories. Really like the art style in this game. It's kind of like a cartoony anime. The way that you get your characters to join, you can get a lot of characters to join you in your army. Really fun game. I would recommend it. Valkyrie Profile 2. I haven't really played too much of this game. Looks pretty cool though. And Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Big Fallout 3 fan. Big Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics fan on the PC. Not a big fan of this one so much, but it is pretty cool for a console game. Deus Ex: The Conspiracy. Really cool game. One of the best stories I've played in a game. It gets pretty hard. It's borderline RPG. It's got first-person view, and like you do upgrade your guns and upgrade your weaponry and stuff like that. It's a really cool game though. I still toss it in the RPG section. Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. The only Lord of the Rings game I've ever played. Mainly because it is an RPG and it goes through the whole series of movies and books. So I really like it for that. Gladius, really cool game. It's like a turn-based tactical gladiator game. And last is Selfie, kind of a top-down space shooter, kind of like Space Invaders or Gladius. Really cool though, really fast. And that is my PS2 RPG collection. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions about any of the games you would like to see me review or any other of my game collections, I would be happy to do so. Just leave me a message.